What if one single moment could redirect your entire destiny, Sagittarius? What if what you are about to hear is the exact message your spirit has been waiting for, without even realizing it, and that this message could unfold a path of greatness for the next 5 years of your life? Right now, as your heart beats, a celestial doorway opens for you, a rare window of fortune that appears only a handful of times in a lifetime. Do not look away. Do not blink. Stay with me until the very last breath of this message, because the energy that begins here will echo through every corner of your future. You were guided to this moment for a reason that goes far beyond coincidence. There is a precise alignment happening above you and around you, a movement of the universe that has been building quietly for many years, shaping you through challenges, preparing you through lessons, strengthening you through storms that others did not see. And now, Sagittarius, the cosmic tide finally turns in your favor. A cycle of extraordinary abundance begins, not in a distant tomorrow, but in the very instant you open your heart to this truth. This is the ignition point, the spark of recognition your soul has waited for. Feel it. Let it rise within you like a warm light that dissolves every doubt you have carried. You have always walked with an inner fire, with a vision that reaches beyond the horizon, but for so long that fire was dimmed by responsibilities, by uncertainty, and by the weight of expectations that were never truly yours. You doubted the magnitude of your own spirit, but that doubt can no longer survive the magnitude of what now awakens in your path. The universe does not choose random souls for great journeys. It chooses those who carry courage, who carry curiosity, who carry unbreakable resilience even when life demanded more than you thought you could give. You are one of those rare souls, and because of that, destiny opens wide for you now. As you move deeper into this message, allow every word to become a doorway into yourself. Allow it to reconnect you with the ancient part of your spirit that already knows the truth of what is coming. You are stepping into a new spiritual landscape, a field of possibility that expands far beyond the limits of what your rational mind once believed. This is not about luck. This is alignment. This is divine timing. This is the moment your arrow finally begins its upward flight after years of being pulled back, stretched, tested, and refined. Your breakthrough was never denied. It was simply waiting for you to be ready to receive it. Let your breath slow. Let your awareness open. Because from this point forward, everything you hear will begin to shift the frequency of your energy. You are entering the story of your next 5 years, a story woven with growth, with expansion, with meaning, and with spiritual elevation. Your spirit recognizes these words because they speak to the deepest truth of who you are becoming. You are rising, Sagittarius, and the entire universe rises with you. If your heart felt even a small spark of recognition, leave a comment with the affirmation, "I am ready to receive my new destiny." Sagittarius, let us begin with something simple yet powerful. Have you felt it? That subtle pressure in the air, that quiet sensation that something larger than your current life is approaching you. Many people ignore this feeling, but you, with your instinct for meaning and truth, you already sense the beginning of a cosmic turning point. Today we step into that turning point together. This is the start of a magnificent cycle, a rare celestial unfolding that stretches across the next 5 years of your journey. And I want you to hear me clearly. This cycle does not arrive randomly. It arrives because you have earned it with every challenge endured, every risk taken, every moment you stood tall when the world expected you to shrink. Picture the universe as a grand orchestra, and you, Sagittarius, as the instrument that has been tuning itself for many seasons. It may have seemed like waiting, it may have seemed like delay, but in truth, it was alignment. You were being prepared for a movement that could not begin until you were internally strong enough to receive it. Now the symphony begins. The energy of expansion, the blessing of opportunity, and the force of divine momentum gather around you with an intensity that cannot be ignored. If you listen closely, You can almost sense the vibration of something new taking form. This is the shift that marks the beginning of your rise. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, awakens ancient pathways of growth and abundance. Not the surface kind that brings temporary satisfaction, but the deep soul-level expansion that reshapes your entire understanding of who you are and what is possible for you. You might notice synchronicities appearing more often. You might feel clarity returning after a long period of confusion. You might even hear whispers of inspiration that seem to come from somewhere beyond your own mind. These are not coincidences. These are signals that the cycle of limitation has ended and the cycle of elevation has begun. Sagittarius, the door of destiny is no longer locked. It is opening for you. Now let us explore why this moment belongs to you. Sagittarius energy carries something special, something that cannot be replicated. You are the seeker who questions the world, the traveler who searches for truth, the visionary who looks beyond the surface of life. While others may be content with routine, you are drawn toward meaning. While some fear uncertainty, you thrive within it because your spirit understands that growth is found in the unknown. The universe chooses individuals who dare to expand, and you are one of the rare souls who naturally carries that inner flame. For the past several years, you have been shaped by experiences that were not always easy. Emotional challenges, financial trials, personal transitions, and spiritual awakenings have carved new pathways within you. At times you wondered why the pressure was so intense, but the truth is that every challenge served a purpose. You were being sharpened, you were being refined, you were being prepared to become a vessel capable of holding greater blessings and greater responsibility. The universe does not hand divine opportunities to those who are unready. It chooses the strong, the resilient, the open-hearted, and the courageous. It chooses Sagittarius. Your archetype as the archer reveals more than people realize. The arrow does not fly the moment it is placed on the string. It must first be pulled back, sometimes so far that it seems like it may snap. That tension is necessary. That pressure creates power. The farther it is drawn back, the farther it can soar once released. Every setback in your life, every delay, every disappointment was the drawing back of your bow. And now, finally, the moment has come when the universe releases your arrow. You are meant to rise. You are meant to expand. You are meant to step into the version of yourself that your soul always knew you could become. Now, let us enter the heart of this transformation, the portal that opens across the next 5 years. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast field. The air is bright with possibility. The ground hums with potential. Everything ahead of you is unwritten, but not unknown. Your spirit already feels the shape of what is coming. Let us explore each year as a chapter in a powerful and unfolding journey. The first year is the awakening of purpose. This is the year your clarity returns. You begin seeing your life with new eyes, recognizing where you belong and where you no longer fit. Decisions that once felt heavy suddenly become obvious. Your motivation reignites. Old fears lose their grip on you. It is as if a fog finally lifts, revealing the first glimpse of the path you are meant to follow. In this period, you reconnect with your natural optimism, your drive, and your intuitive knowing. This is the foundation of everything that will follow. The second year is the rise of opportunity. Doors that were once closed begin to open. People you have never met appear in your life at the exact moment you need them. Projects, partnerships, education, travel, and financial ventures come into alignment. You may feel as if you are being guided towards something larger and more meaningful. This is not imagination. This is divine orchestration. The universe is positioning you exactly where you need to be. The third year is the expansion of identity. This is when you begin to embody your transformation. You step into your confidence with a strength that others can feel. Your relationships shift, deepen, or evolve in ways that reflect your higher frequency. The person you were no longer matches the person you are becoming. You begin to see yourself as powerful, capable, and worthy. This is the year the world starts to notice your light. The fourth year is the harvest. Here, the seeds you planted in earlier cycles begin to manifest in a tangible way. Achievements emerge, stability strengthens, dreams take form. You may find yourself in a position of influence, respect, or leadership. You feel grounded and supported by the universe. This is the chapter where you finally see the evidence of your perseverance. The fifth year is the mastery. In this chapter, you are not merely living your transformation, you are embodying it. You become an example, a guide, an inspiration. You move through life with a sense of inner peace and conviction. Your intuition becomes sharper, your decisions more aligned, your energy more magnetic. This is the culmination of everything you have worked for. Sagittarius, let us look deeper into why this powerful cycle opens for you now. There is a spiritual reason behind everything that unfolds in your life, even the moments that felt confusing or unjust. Your journey has not been random. You have been walking through a series of spiritual initiations, each one designed to refine your intuition, strengthen your faith, and prepare your inner world for an era of abundance. What is coming toward you is not simply good fortune. It is the result of years of emotional and spiritual labor that most people will never witness or understand. You have been growing in ways that were invisible on the surface, yet monumental in your soul. You carry the energy of expansion within you, an energy that is aligned with higher truth, wisdom, and spiritual elevation. The universe recognizes the fire in your spirit, the one that keeps burning even in the darkest seasons. There were moments when you felt isolated, as if your challenges had no purpose, but now you begin to see the design behind them. Every loss taught you clarity, every delay taught you patience, every disappointment taught you strength. This is why your cosmic reward arrives. You have completed karmic cycles that would have broken others, and yet you continued to rise. What comes next is the universe acknowledging that resilience. Your spirit is ready for a new frequency, a higher vibration that calls you into alignment with your true path. This is why opportunities will feel different now. They will feel lighter, clearer, more natural, as if they were made specifically for you. And in a very real way, they were. The universe is not handing you random chances. It is delivering what you have spiritually earned. You are stepping into a timeline where you are no longer fighting for every inch of progress. Instead, you move with purpose, supported by forces you cannot always see, but can absolutely feel. This is the sacred reason behind your rise. Now let us talk about the gifts that awaken within you over this next cycle of 5 years. These gifts have always lived inside you, but they were dormant, waiting for the right moment to activate. That moment is now. The first gift is the gift of vision. This gift allows you to see possibilities that others overlook. You will begin to notice patterns, connections, and opportunities long before anyone else recognizes them. Your mind opens, your intuition sharpens, and your decisions become guided by something greater than logic alone. You will know what direction to take without doubting yourself. The second gift is the gift of magnetism. Your presence shifts, your energy becomes more radiant, and people feel drawn to you without understanding why. This magnetism attracts connections that support your growth, possibilities that align with your purpose, and resources that arrive with surprising ease. You will notice that your influence increases. Your words carry more weight. Your intentions manifest faster. This gift awakens because you have stepped into a higher version of yourself, one that is ready to stand in its true power. The third gift is the gift of spiritual knowing. This gift allows you to sense truth without needing proof. Your dreams may become more vivid. Your intuition may speak to you in symbols, numbers, sequences, and synchronicities. You may feel guided in moments when you once felt lost. This is not imagination. It is the opening of a deeper spiritual channel within you. It allows you to connect with the path meant for you and to avoid the paths that would delay your growth. This intuitive clarity becomes one of your greatest strengths throughout the next several years. These gifts activate because your energy can now support them. You have matured spiritually and emotionally, creating space within your soul for higher abilities to come alive. You do not need to force anything. These gifts rise naturally, the same way dawn rises after a long night. They are a sign that you are entering your power. As powerful as this new cycle is, Sagittarius, there is something essential that must happen before you can fully receive it. You must release the weight you have been carrying. Not all of it, but enough for your spirit to rise without resistance. The first weight is doubt. Self-doubt has been the quiet shadow walking beside you for too many years. It made you question your abilities, your worth, and even your intuition. This doubt cannot come with you into this new era, because it will limit every blessing that tries to reach you. The second weight is the story of limitation that you unknowingly repeat to yourself. Perhaps you internalized beliefs from family, from past relationships, or from moments of failure. These beliefs have convinced you that you must work harder than everyone else to receive half as much. That narrative ends here. You are stepping into a cycle of expansion, not contraction. The past cannot define your future unless you let it. Release the story that you are undeserving. Release the idea that abundance is for others. Your spirit knows better. The third weight is any connection, environment, or pattern that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Some relationships were meant only for a season. Some habits were meant only for a chapter. Some mindsets were meant only for your survival, not your expansion. You are no longer surviving. You are awakening. Anything that restricts your growth must be gently set aside so you can walk forward with clarity and strength. This release is not loss, it is liberation. When you let go of what no longer belongs in your life, you create space for what has always been meant for you. And what awaits you, Sagittarius, is far greater than anything you have left behind. Sagittarius, as we reach the final part of this journey together, take a deep breath and let everything you have heard settle gently into your spirit. You are standing at a threshold that very few individuals ever reach with this level of awareness. The next cycle of 5 years is not something you merely walk into. It is something you rise into, something you claim step by step with courage, with intention, and with faith. What you are stepping toward is not simply a new chapter, but an entirely new identity, one crafted by every lesson you have learned and every moment you refuse to give up. This is your moment to honor yourself, not the version of you that others expected, not the one shaped by fear or doubt, but the true you, the one who has lived inside you since the very beginning. That version of you has always been strong enough, wise enough, resilient enough, and deserving enough. Now, finally, the world around you begins to reflect what your soul has known all along. The challenges you faced were not punishments. They were initiations. They carved depth in your heart, truth in your mind, and light in your spirit. And now, every part of you is ready to receive the abundance that matches your inner growth. Think of yourself standing before a vast horizon, the kind that stretches endlessly across the open sky. This is the symbolic home of the archer. This is where Sagittarius thrives, in the space where dreams meet possibility and where courage meets destiny. As you look toward this horizon, imagine the future bending toward your highest good. Imagine opportunities gathering like golden threads, waiting for you to take hold of them. Imagine the next 5 years unfolding not through struggle, but through alignment, through flow, through a deep partnership between your spirit and the universe. This is not fantasy. This is spiritual truth. You are entering a time when clarity will replace confusion, when abundance will replace scarcity, and when confidence will replace hesitation. You will feel a renewed sense of identity, as if the universe has handed you a new compass, one that points not toward what others expect from you, but toward what your soul truly desires. You may discover talents you never realized you possessed. You may meet individuals who shift your path in life-changing ways. You may feel protected by a presence greater than yourself, guiding you through each decision with precise intuition. All of this is part of your awakening. The coming years invite you to trust more deeply, love more bravely, dream more boldly, and live more authentically. Your energy will expand beyond the boundaries that once limited you. You will discover that your greatest strength has always been your ability to rise, your ability to evolve, and your ability to see meaning where others see only difficulty. Sagittarius, your fire is sacred. It is not loud, it is luminous. It does not burn for destruction, it burns for illumination. And now, that fire becomes your guiding light. So as we close this message, remember this: you were not guided here by accident. Your spirit brought you to this moment because it is ready to step into the next version of your life with power and purpose. The next cycle of 5 years does not ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be present, to believe in your own path, to trust the rhythm of the universe that has been working in your favor far longer than you ever realized. You are no longer the person who struggles for every inch of progress. You are the person who co-creates with destiny. You are the person who walks in alignment with higher truth. You are the person who rises, again and again, until light becomes the only direction you know. Go forward with courage, Sagittarius. Rise into the vastness that belongs to you. Step into the fullness of your purpose. Let your spirit expand beyond anything you once believed possible. May your heart remain open, your path remain blessed, and your future unfold with beauty, abundance, and extraordinary grace. This is your time. This is your horizon. This is your destiny awakening. And if this message touched you, allow your journey to continue. Watch the other videos on this channel, and let your spirit stay connected to the guidance that the universe keeps sending your way.